It was the eve of New Year's Eve, and a flock of pigeons landed in Pittsburgh. Not only can this particular breed of pigeon play the game of ping pong, they are also fantastic musicians in a band aptly named Pigeons Playing Ping Pong. The band came to the Steel City to cap off an already amazing year for a two-night run celebration that has fans reeling over the man that unfolded. We begin our story on December 30th at Mr. Small's Theater, where a sold-out crowd flocked to the occasion. Little did they know that the theater was moments away from spontaneous combustion.
They say you should never meet your heroes, because when you meet them, they might not live up to the hype or the image that you've created in your head. Well, when I met Pigeons Playing Ping Pong, they completely blew my expectations out of the water. Greg, Jeremy, Ben, and Gator are top-tier musicians who leave it all on the stage when they perform, and this two-night run was no exception. Their shows, live songs, they just radiate positivity, and I was curious if they carried that same energy off stage. Well, I can attest that they in fact do. Everyone from the front of the house to the back of the house was just stellar. This is the third time that Pigeons has come to Pittsburgh to celebrate the new year, and I am excited that I got to capture the magic. A few hours before the show, I had the chance to sit down with Greg to talk about the new year, and in true holiday fashion, Pigeons Playing Ping Pong had plenty of tricks up their sleeve.
New Year's is like the culmination, you know? All the shows like in the rear view, and the next year up ahead, it's just like the final send-off to cap it all, and we love doing it in Pittsburgh.
The whole New Year's weekend is starting to become like a semi-tradition. We've done it a bunch, and there's a good reason for that. It's all of you. Penguins.
Yeah, it's helpful if the location or the venue or the day of the week or the day of the year, if it's a holiday, like it's helpful when like that nudges the set in a certain direction. So like we have a lot of songs. It's kind of hard to come up with a new opener or what should tonight's opener be every single show. But when you're in Pittsburgh, Penguins is a great option. We're like, all right, that settles that one. Let's roll with that. So we have less decisions to make, and it's a fun opener. So it worked out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sidney Crosby.
One of the more special moments was when Pigeons Playing Ping Pong teased to Shine On You Crazy Diamond into a funky rendition of Elton John's Rocket Man.
A lot of times we'll walk into a venue and it'll speak to us to an extent. Like it was a big, expansive church. I kind of felt like, the Shine On You Crazy Diamond, like quiet, tense build with like, I think people like would get quiet, and there's so much space to send that theme out and like let it travel. It felt right, as opposed to like if we went to a smaller basement venue where the ceilings are low and everyone's gonna be sweaty. It's like, all right, let's play some, old school Chili Peppers or something like, energy wise. So It's not an exact science, but I also felt the energy shift on that cover.
The energy in the room instantly elevated and the crowd was visibly and audibly into it. Everyone was dancing and singing along. The crowd was flying high and full of flockers, many from the area but few traveling from afar. Almost everyone that I spoke to was in fact in it for the long haul and planned on going to night 2 at Stage AE. Tyler, a fan from West Virginia, was in attendance for both nights, but I caught him at Mr. Small's during set break.
I've been following Pigeons for a good 7-8 years. Seen them at every festival or show they've done within like an hour of home for like as long as I can remember.
So what did you think of the beginning of the set so far?
Oh, it's like I tell people, like they never play the same thing twice. Like I know the lyrics, but I have no idea what they're gonna do.
It was clear to me that Tyler was a true fan, so I asked him to try and describe his favorite Pigeons moment.
Just bliss. It was probably at Dome Fest, encore of the night, and yeah, it was just such like a sweet moment. Like I don't think anybody in the crowd wasn't locked in arms, and it just like kind of wrapped up just one of the best weekends I've ever had in my life.
The crowd was electric and the Pigeons were fully charged. Vito, a fan from Johnstown, describes the scene.
Well, it's pretty awesome, man. You know, everyone's there kind of sharing the same vibe. New year, new start, you know, what song's next, you know, it's a lot of fun.
Do you got any New Year's resolutions?
Just be the better version of myself, I guess, you know, that I was last year.
New year, new start. Most people had a similar outlook. Just spread peace and love.
Be happy.
Yeah, just keep on spreading the love. It's all about that.
Be happy is important.
Yeah.
Sam and Becca had even bigger aspirations for the new year.
Yeah, I'm gonna marry this man!
Congratulations, guys. That's the most epic thing. I've been married for 4 years and it's awesome. So.
Nice. Big or small, all resolutions have a place. Trying to better yourself is always a great goal. Greg's resolution, I believe, is one that we could all work on.
I can make a resolution to be off my phone a little more because I have a tendency to like get sucked into things and my phone is stealing my attention too much, especially when I'm finally home with my kids and my wife. You know, you can justify it's like, oh, I just need a mental break, but then at what point are you like surpassing that and then you're just sucked in there? So I think I should get off my phone. I think we all should get off our phone in 2025.
What about the band? Do you guys have a resolution or something you guys are looking forward to or try to prepare for the upcoming year?
We really are always pushing ourselves to do something new and exciting, but this coming year we have a lot in store. New music, there's a lot of projects for the fans to enjoy, there's events and all sorts of stuff that's coming down the pipeline that we're getting ready to announce. So it's been an amazing year. 2024, we released a new album. We just launched this fan platform forum called The Nest where people can like connect, and we've been streaming all our shows on The Nest, which is really cool. And yeah, just onward and upward always.
Flockers and Pittsburghers packed Stage AE to ring in the new year. With the balloons hanging overhead, the Mihali live band took the stage and set the tone for the evening. The perfect start to the celebration. Grooves and moves for days. With the excitement building, the anticipation for the countdown was at an all-time high. Well, if you made it this far in the video, I applaud you and I immensely appreciate you. The rest of the video contains more juicy sit-ins, more insight from the fans, and I got a personal question for Greg. Hell, you can treat this moment like a set break. Go ahead, pause the video, go grab a smoke, go grab some coffee. You can even come back tomorrow.
Happy freaking New Year, guys.
Happy New Year's.
What do we think so far of the show?
Phenomenal. Last night was a certified heater. I don't know what they're gonna do to top it, but they are doing a really good job so far.
Yeah, I thought last night was heavy, and
That Poseidon,
oh man, they're just bringing it. They're just bringing it.
and then busting out a new song, like just on the spot. They're like, oh, we still got time for a new song? Of course we do. That was a banger.
I don't want to speed up, but my seconds all hit the floor. Time is so deceiving. I'm falling into a storm.
During set break, I spoke with Jenny and Ryan and asked them what song they hoped Pigeons would close with.
I want Porcupine, but not as the closer.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. They might do Horizon, maybe.
And sure enough, not long into the second set, they played Horizon, followed by Porcupine.
Talented, like you can't pick which one's better. They're the funkiest band ever, and they always socialize with their fans, which is my favorite part. They're very outgoing and friendly.
Yeah, Pigeons has just such a unique sound, and they, like Jenny said, they have such a unique way of just engaging with their fan base and making you feel like everyone is part of the room. It's very great.
I still remember the first time I saw Pigeons. And I got that euphoric feeling when the goosebumps start to rise and you know you're witnessing something truly special. It is truly a feeling that transcends time. Becca describes it nicely.
It's the collective energy. Honestly, it's the collective energy. You realize that you're here sharing this with everybody else. Everybody here is willing to share it with you. You're all just on this ride together, and everybody takes care of everybody else in this crowd. And that's why I like it more than any other crowd in the scene.
The only thing better than a New Year's Eve balloon drop is the sit-ins. Mihali and the whole gang joined in and really spiced up some of my Pigeons favorites.
It's your mysterious ways, it's your mysterious way. You give me shelter, there's a story to frame. Wow,
A surprise sit-in from Pittsburgh's own John O'Halloran. John is in the local band Shock Dinosaur, and he popped in for an epic performance of Skinner, a sweet collaboration with him and Pigeons. For the last few songs, Mihali and the whole gang joined Pigeons on stage for what would be an unforgettable finale. There was a few covers, a fun rendition of FU, and Apples, an original song by Mihali. If you can recall, Pigeons released a teaser for the New Year's Eve run that announced Mihali as the opener. It was a fun bit that featured Greg and Mihali's equally epic shoe collections. One pair in the promo caught my eyes, Greg's Bluey Nikes. As a fan and a father myself, I just had to know, what is your favorite children's cartoon and why is it Bluey?
Bluey is witty, it's like thoughtful, it's a lot about the parents' journey as well as the kids. It's very relatable in that sense. What's interesting, and I'm sure all of America has started to have this happen, like my daughter uses these Australian phrases. I was like, you just gotta wait a little longer. She's like, but it's taking ages. Like, that's just like not a normal thing that a 4-year-old would say. But thanks to Bluey, she has a diverse vocabulary.
Do we want to talk about shoes? Do you have any particular shoes you're wearing tonight?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You have
Yeah. It's funny, like, I love wearing fun, cool, in my mind, shoes on stage, but in my regular life, like, I'm not, I wear like the same shoes every single day, no matter what clothes I'm wearing. It's just like comfortable. I like beat them to shit until you can't wear them again. But then on stage, like, dust off my new ones and, you know, I get excited. I'm another resolution. I'm trying to like continue to strive for balance, as you can, even just with the shoes. My show shoes, they step foot on stage, I take them off, I keep them nice. My day-to-day shoes, I beat to crap. Like, you know, and in everything in life, I tend to do like all of one or all of the other, and I'm trying to find that middle ground. So maybe I can get a pair of everyday shoes that I think are stylish as well as comfortable.
Great answers, man. I love that. Balance is great, but also the separation is sometimes a vital part of that balance.
Yeah, just, you know, whether you want to wear those shoes or this shoes, just be yourself. It's all good.
Be yourself in 2025. Simple and sweet. You got this. I hope the year brings you nothing but joy and good fortune.
Happy New Year!